Right, so this is for whoever needs help. I don't know if you'll be watching this. I don't know if anyone will get views, but whoever, if you do watch this, I hope it helps you, whatever you're going through right now, because me making this video, it has helped a bit, and I hope it helped us to you too. Um, so, wow, it feels weird. Like, I know what I want to say, I just don't know how to get the words out. You know what I mean? And right now I'm in a random forest hoping mosquitoes don't bite me right now, but you know, I'm alone. I feel a little free. But after this, I know I have to go home and kind of have to brush it off later. But right now, I just feel just a little down, you know. Um, and I think the reason is you look at everyone around you, and I guess on the outside looking in, right, it seems like they're doing fine. They're doing great, actually. They're excelling, you know, they're posting photos, and that's the last thing I would do. I like remaining anonymous, and I like that quiet life, you know. But I feel like I'm a little bit behind, right? And it seems like everyone's ahead of me in the finish line. I think we all feel that. I felt that many times. This is the first time actually like talking about it on a camera or with the camera on, and yeah. And it feels like I can't catch up to them. Can't even. I won't beat them. I already knew that, but catching up, that already seems like a challenge. And I'm here. Hopefully, no one's here. But then again, you know, I'm making it for people to um, listen online. So if people listen here, I hope it works. You know, man. And I'm looking at people around me who are doing so well. Seem like their path is going great. You know, they have people who are proud of them. For me, it's really the opposite. I don't think I have people who are proud of me, and I am very against the system too. So that's probably it. And I'm doing things a little bit different. You know, I'm not fully opening up to you guys, but I am partly. You know, I'm I have a different path than everyone else. I think I have a different mindset too. And different ways of thinking. I maybe even beliefs. I think I just think I'm more different than everybody else. You know, I probably like things that most people wouldn't like. You know, you know, I, I'm one of those people that doesn't like hospitals. I'm more into alternative medicine, and I think the only time I would probably go to a hospital is if I have like an acute injury or acute trauma or anything like that. So that be it. That's one thing that people won't think about like I do. You know, I just also just like making this video already feels very therapeutic. So this is already helping me. I think like to those people who are watching, if there's anyone, like you're not alone. You know what I mean? Like I think I am, but I know you aren't. You know, and I, I look around, and sometimes there's always the good times and bad times, but for me, when there's bad times, it feels like rock bottom. You know? Now that I'm thinking about that, maybe I think that's an ambulance, realizing that maybe there's someone's having worse than me. So now that makes me realize, like, or think, that kind of makes me think, like, maybe someone is having a much worse time than me, and I probably shouldn't be complaining, which over the years I have learned to not just complain and move on, because, I feel like my childhood was wasted. I did not want to go to school. There's people that I met that I wish I never met, and, you know, and, and it brought me to things that I didn't want to go through. You know what I mean? That's squirrel. Guess not. But, I felt like my whole childhood was wasted, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that, like, you can't do anything about it anymore, or at least I don't think I can. That's why you gotta remember that you can't have regrets because you can regret it, but it's just nothing's going to change. You have to move on, or else the more you dwell on it, it gets worse for you, right? So even though, because for years I'm like, damn, my childhood's wasted. What am I doing here? Man, how long can I run for? 5 minutes? Okay, we're good. So, like my childhood, it feels wasted going through all that stuff. Like I wish I never went to school. You know, I really did. I really hated it. But what kept me going, I guess, was because my mentality was just weak for not standing up and saying, I don't want to go to school. I just want to find my own path. Eventually, I stopped going to school because, uh, because I graduated. So, I mean, I don't really plan on going to school anymore. And to the people thinking that, you need it, to learn. And, there's more ways to learn, right? You don't really need, in my opinion, right? And I know that's why I feel like I'm different. I'm one of those people that think you don't need school. And I know I'm not the only one, but I'm just saying, like, not many of us, I just don't think we need it. And I was raised where, like a typical lifestyle, you gotta graduate, right? You gotta get a job, you gotta live like that, then you die in your 60s, 70s. I was like, no, I think we can do better than that, right? That just seems like, because, when you're born into this world, like you want to make your own path, you want to do something unique, right? Not what everyone does, right? And I don't know what that is yet, but so I mean, man, I got 3 more minutes. Oh, sunset's coming. So yeah, like we don't, like I think, we should be doing what we want to do. I'm pretty sure, because I know that social media is fake, and I know that there's, things that we don't see, right? We only see photos of great stuff, but we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. That's when I came back from a trip. I share some pictures, but there's stuff that I don't take because there's bad events, and I'm realizing right now, just talking, that there are a lot of that, and oh man, like I just like I'm starting to realize that, and so now I'm. By the way, you can tell this off script because I'm just thinking what comes in my mind. I just want to speak out, see if you have anything that you can relate to, which I think you probably do, right? And I guess if you need advice from me, which I don't know if you, that's why I made this video, but what I think is just, you keep going, because because I because I've done something, not something big, or maybe it is big to them, but to me it's whatever. But something that people around me are very averse to that I'm doing right now, and it's not something with my human body or anything. No, it's not something inappropriate. It's things that, because these, like, my parents think that should be like this. That when I don't do it, it's going to have effect on them, and I learned, like, I'm at that point where I can't, my parents are probably good people, but like